Who's there behind that mask? Smiles and tears forgotten in the past. But I don't care who you want to be, but show yourself.
How's everyone doing today? Hope you all have a fantastic, wonderful day. We're going to be jumping right back into some more Project Nope Zone. I've got this disease where I can't stop making airport puns. The doctor says it's terminal. Alrighty, let's jump back in here. So in the last stream, we really ramped up our emerald production. We have our 6 diamond singularities to make 2 of the elite crafting tables. So then we can get those for this ultimate crafting table. And we're working on building up the emerald singularities here. We need, what, 5 of them. to make that crafting table. And then once this is done, I would like very much to switch all of our crafting tables here to be auto crafting tables with some pattern terminals. So that way these future crafts, hopefully we can just automate them. That's the hope. It's the hope and the plan. I don't know if that works. I don't know if these pattern terminals are going to be able to handle that. Probably not. It's probably going to be a situation where we have to craft the base components ourselves and do some weird automations. Because if I remember right, these auto crafting tables from extended crafting, you have to set the recipe and then lock it. So if you want to make the same recipe over and over, you can. But that's, I think, the only way of doing it. So anyway, let's see here where we are on our emeralds. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot there. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and I think all my crop sticks are in the system. We're gonna grab 3 of these. We're going to grab some of these seeds and help it out. Actually, we need more crop sticks to finish off this plot. So let's do that first. And then I want to breed more seeds, and then we can have them running over here as well. So let's grab all of the crop sticks. Do a slash back. Get back in here. There we are. There we are. That's good. And that's good. And then we'll just do this. Okay. And then we want 3. So then what we'll do is come over here and plant these down. And this should also help speed our progress up quite a bit. So we're kind of double dipping there. Yeah. That's helping quite a bit there. Quite a bit there. Then we need 5 singularities, so that's 10,300 essence per one. Assuming it matches. Oh, it's because we already have some emeralds. Assuming that it matches the diamond singularity. Which it should. It should. But it's because we have some emeralds already that it doesn't need as many. But, so our next one will. So we can go ahead and start this craft. Start that craft. And make sure that this is working. Yes. Yeah, it's working just fine. So we'll get those all crafted up. We'll get our first singularity here. Another way to get into my arms, get into my heart again. Alright, it's finishing up our blocks. Once it finishes up our blocks, it'll start crafting the singularity itself. Boom. So it should have put them all in here. And it is crafting the singularity now. It would be really nice if there was something that was like a pedestal or something that allowed us to get our bone mealer effect permanently in a certain area. Obviously, once we get into the EMC side of things, there's our first emerald singularity, and then our next one, yeah, it's about 7,300, or sorry, 10,300 essence there. But watch flowing times and stuff will allow us to get there as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and we need to do some elite components here. We're gonna need a lot more black iron. We're gonna need a lot more black iron. I can already see that happening. Which means we're gonna need oil and kerosene as well. So let's go and grab some oil. Let's go and grab some oil. I should have a tank here. There it is. And then you can just scroll wheel, shift and scroll wheel in order to switch that mode. I didn't realize that. But yep, that's a thing. We will probably have to find more oil. This one's pretty much tapped out. Pretty much tapped out. Oh, it might have enough for one final craft here. Do we fill it? Oh, not quite. Still working our way there. Is that the last of it? Almost. That should have been it, right? Yeah, so we are going to have to find... Oh, there's one more there. Make sure that's the last of it. Alright, we will have to find more oil. We will have to find some more oil. And unfortunately, I don't know of any way of detecting that oil. Other than just flying around and finding it ourselves. Hard when the sky is falling down hard. Falling down hard. Okay, try to get out of the ice and snow. That'll make it a little bit easier to find some oil. We'll drop down here. Get a good running start. Now, I think oil can be in the oceans as well. It's obviously going to be... That's going to make collecting it a little bit harder, but here's a patch right here. Right here. We don't know how big this patch is. It's got a fair bit. So let's go ahead and set a new waypoint. Edit. Is there a way? Okay, we'll just remove it. Then new. Oil. I don't know if there's a way to just update that. But anyway. There we go. When the sky is falling down hard. Stand back, just stand back, I'm chasing the storm. That'll get us some more kerosene. Our gasoline should automatically be dumping itself, which it does. That gives us the kerosene, and then in here we should be getting plastic. If we throw some more coal in there. This is obviously being used to make lubricant. I'm just making sure everything's crossed out here, that we're not filling up with something that we shouldn't. Doesn't look like we are, so we should be fine. Should be fine. Chasing storms. Let's grab some coal. Because eventually we are going to need more plastic, so we might as well just keep this running as much as we possibly can. We're getting our kerosene for We are backing up on plutonium, which will be a problem here in the future. I don't know, can I wrench this? No. Okay, let's break it. The polonium will have to be exported into another reaction chamber. So we might as well get the craft there set up. Reaction. So we'll set this up. We will need more patterns. We will need more patterns. What's the holdup? Glass? Glass should not be a holdup. Is this offline? It is. That's why. Oh, we eventually need to fix all this. If I extend this out here, does that fix it? No. That should be missing a channel as well. I'm still confused as to why we're not able to access our full suite of channels. This one connection you would think would do it. So there should be 32 channels per side. That's a little confusing. Well, this says it only has 50 channels. Maybe we do need to add in a second controller. To give us more channels? I mean, it is possible. Okay, I think that's only channels used. Yeah, that's only channels used. That should not have fixed this problem. Yeah, it doesn't. It did not. Huh. Wowby. Well, we probably don't need this soul extractor here. Throw that there. If I throw in a dense cable here. If I do this. Throw in a dense cable here. Still saying it's missing a channel. It's gotta be something to do with this cabling. I think it's time that we go ahead and tear these down. We were keeping those online for pretty much no reason at this point. That did make our patterns. So yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know if I should be using different cable. Because that's just covered cable. I don't know if that really helps. If I do at AE, if I do at AE here, I was trying to see if there was a book or something. Maybe the quest book tells us something about it. A2. Okay, that's that. Causes the machine to process recipes faster but uses more power. Causes the machine to simply use less power. Causes the machine to double the result of the recipe but at 6 times the amount of power. Meh. Where's our start here? Probably here. 8 channels. Going wireless is the thing. A info. Feel free to craft fluid storage cells and or super storage cells. And item fluids and gases. Deep storage disks have no type limit. Okay. Not much info there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I should have another crafter. It's down here in the water. Throw that in there. Okay. So we have this pattern now. We're gonna need this pattern. We're going to need, this is the pressurized reaction chamber. Bookmark it. So we have these. We have the recipe as a whole. We're gonna need the enrichment chamber recipe. We are going to need steel recipe, probably this one. Dynamic pink recipe. And that's a good start. Okay. So we need an Invar recipe and an energized steel recipe. There's Invar. Well, we have an Invar seed now, right? And I can't search in here, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we do have an Invar seed, so let's change that. We don't want to craft it if we don't have to. There we go, we'll set that one up instead. So we need Invar and electrical steel. Or energized steel. I don't know. We must have We must have the essence, right? Yes. So there's that. Let's try the reaction chamber again. Essence and sand. Pulverizing gravel gets you to sand. So we just take a bunch of gravel here. Throw it in the system. And then we set up a sand pulverizer recipe. We just want to say 1 gravel equals 1 sand. Because we don't really care about the rest of it. And now pressurize. Okay, now we're missing gears because we still need to make a gear multi-servo press. Go grab some cobalt. Throw it in the system. We'll grab some more cobalt. Or we'll get it from over here. Makes more sense. Give me 2 of those. Should have enough here. There we go. Okay. What I actually want to do here is machine frame, advanced frame, basic frame. Set this recipe. Advanced frame, set this recipe. Machine frame, set this recipe. And steel frame as well. Recipe. We want all these recipes anyway, because we'll just put them in a line because you need all of them. The base tier. Then for here, we want the agglomeratio. These are all dependent of each other, so it doesn't really matter if they're all in the same line. Alright. Can I do the pressurize? Alright, we're missing what? Some Enderium gears, some nether bricks, and some essence. Going well, going well. Now we gotta wait. Okay. Grab those. Give me this. And then we need gears. learned that I yearn. All right. Now, need nether bricks. So we're gonna need a recipe for this. And a recipe for this. Now, we're just waiting on this to get done. So now you just need the Invar essence and the energized steel essence. Grab those. Energized steel and Invar. There's our singularity. Okay, we're still waiting on that essence to come in. Now it's just the Invar essence that we're needing. Invar essence some more. Just a little bit more. Okay, now this is a 33,000 craft. So we need a 1K. To add on to this monster of a processor. Alright, should be... So it's doing the capacitors now. Once those are done, it should get done. There it is. We add this down to our massive processor. I don't know if just adding this down here works. No. Reason why that is because it has to be a square. That should give us 34,000. Which should be enough. Needs a little bit more, eh? I need a block of coal recipe. Okay. Sure. Okay, there we go. Start and start. Gonna work its way through all that. Gonna be doing a lot of microcrafts. But we don't have to do it by hand, so that's the nice part. That's the nice part. Yeah, see how it's crafting all these things simultaneously? See how it's doing all this? This is what the co-processors do for you. Allows the one CPU to be doing multiple things at one time. Into the light I will fly, soaring higher and higher. Alright, so it's crafting up a bunch of redstone. These skies are getting so bright, not a cloud to see inside. From where I'm from. Okay. Getting through it, getting through it. Lighting up color through the gray. Now, if we add in a recipe for another multi-servo press, this should be doable as well. There's our pressurized reaction chamber. So it needs to know how to make the block of silicon. Oh no. Into the light I will fly, soaring higher and higher. The ground, these skies are getting so bright, not a cloud to see inside. There we go, that cleaned it up. Intuition, pressing out my temptation. Find the color through the gray. Can I get some Constantin made? Get some gears out of that. Alright, now multi-servo. So we need the block of silicon. So apparently we didn't have that recipe. Sure, I don't see how that's possible, but looks to be possible. So, all right, multi. Now we're missing the quivum, and that's the last thing that we're missing. So we're going to need a cream and some cobalt. Now we could set up our own smeltery just for this recipe, and that would be a way of automating it. That is possible to do. Effective, I'm not sure, but it is possible. All right. Multi-servo. Wrap me up one, please. Boom. Already done. Okay. Do we have any cable on us? No, we do not. Maybe in the system we do. Yes, we do. Go ahead and turn that guy off. Put our gear press in here. We're going to need another pattern provider. Just doing all this stuff at one time. Looks like it's going to make those capacitors as it goes, which is nice. There it goes. Device online. So now, if we look at gear patterns. Oh, here. Just like this. Okay. Give me a resonance. Lumium gears as well. We need patterns. Missing glowstone, not that big of a deal. I don't know if those got sucked up or not. I'm not sure where those went. Oh, they did. They got sucked up by this one. We should probably get that niter wart back down.
Can you see
Okay.
the stars
The line
a night like this
can never rewind. Can you hear the wolf cry out to the light?
a night like this
Never shines so bright. Take a couple steps back
as you hear
when he starts to laugh. Take a couple steps back.
when I lose all control.
Watch me turn into a werewolf. Break of dawn. Trying to stop me. Do-do-do-do. All right. Try this again. Do-do. Do-do-do. Nice. And now we need the flux. Missing lead gears. And electrical copper, which I think we have over here.
So take a couple steps back as you hear me start to howl.
Take a couple steps back when I lose all control. Watch me turn into a wall. Alright, flux. They're trying to stop me. This is the heart of the black swan. Okay. That went in no problem. Make sure these are maxed out. They are. Cool. So that's all good to go now. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So we have our pressurized reaction chamber. We need to get more emerald singularities. We need 3 more total. As far as 38,000. Give me a 4K. 1 blaze rod. 1 blaze rod. There. How's this for blaze rods? There we go. Oh no, we need the 4K first. Get this one added in. We can get our emerald singularities. Boom, 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 boom. My wife's on a run right now. I hope, and then she told me she's gonna bring back coffee, so that's exciting. That's exciting. Boom, 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 boom. Uh-oh. Alright, what am I doing wrong with these channels? What am I doing wrong with these channels? Let's, clearly I'm doing something wrong. All fine now? Looks all fine to me. Do 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 do. There's another 4K. I wonder if there's a limit with how long those can be. Boom, ba boom. All right, singularities. Give me 3. Start and start. Bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba da bum bum bum. All right, so that's our emerald singularities taken care of. That's that part done. We have this part. Well, we have some of this part. We can get the auto crafts for this, and just won't be able to actually do the craft itself. In fact, I wonder if we can do the same thing with this. get all the components crafted up using auto crafting and then have to put it into the table ourselves. That might be a thing. That might be a thing that we have to do. Or that we were able to do. So like if we have tier 2 there. If I add in tier 3. There are my singularities in here already. Then we add in tier 4. I don't know if this will work as far as the base components are concerned or not. So we need to teach it ultimate components, elite components, and enhanced enders. We need a lot more luminescence and gold. Alright. This will at least tell us what we need to teach it. So, ultimate components. That. So these are actually something different. Okay. So we have all of these taught, these taught. We're gonna teach it this. That should be all the teaching that's done. So now, we need the elite component taught. Apparently. Okay. And then obviously the elite catalyst as well makes sense. Okay, this will at least tell us what we need. Enhanced ender ingots. We need a bunch more black iron. A lot of luminescence. A lot of logs. Some warped ender. And some flux dust. Which is redstone. Here, right? Yeah. Okay, give me an obsidian. Well, that's not where we wanted that. Okay, we have our flux dust now. We need the enhanced ender ingots, I know for sure. So that's made over here. how many of those do we need? 176 or something? So, for every 4 of these, so we need, okay, let's do some math. We want 176 divided by 4. It's 44 crafts. So we need 44 Ender Stars. So 44. So let's get 44 Nether Stars. Star. We're gonna need more Nether Star Essence. For sure. The problem with tiering this up is the fact that you have to have the crux. We have a spare crux, but that would take so freaking long to do. So I need 44 of those. So I need over 1,000 essence. Need over 1,000 essence. I'm sorry, we're just not getting essence very fast at all. Nice. So apparently some ants found my drink. So that's fun. Yummy. A little extra protein in my diet. Gross. Ugh. Not a cloud to see inside. Okay, so we're gonna have to let this build up. Can I get this crux underneath here? This has the lily pad. We'll do it this way. 'Cause all I'm really trying to do right now is duplicate that seed. And then once we duplicate it, we can grow it. You think one of these growth cycles it would pop over? Into the light I will fly, soaring higher and higher. Well, I guess the crux is only necessary to... Okay, there it goes, there it goes. The crux is only necessary to actually grow it. Where I'm from, intuition, pressing out my temptation. Find a way, find a color through the gray. Which has better stats? This has a gain of 2. Gain of 2 is better. Do 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 do. I mean, technically, this is a better seed than a straight 1-1-1-1-1. Alright, give me stars. Alright, what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to go ahead and take our break here so I can go wash out my cup and probably spray for some ants here. And we'll be back after the break. We'll grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. I'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, let's jump back in here. Unfortunately, I could not find the bug spray, so I don't know if we're out or if my wife just has it hidden somewhere. That's okay, not a big deal. I'll just go without the drink for now. Anyway, I realized on the break what I was doing wrong. And the only way for me to fix it is to, unfortunately, redo all this. These lines here are only capable of carrying 8 channels per. So when I'm piggybacking off of all this, even though I have 32 channels here, the dense cables need to be my main hub and then branch out 8 channels from there, is essentially what I'm trying to say. That's the problem. It's 32 because 4 sides is 8. This did fix it. This did fix it because now this cable here is only getting these 5. That did fix it, but if I wanted to do this properly, I would go horizontal or really high up and extend my buses out. That's the problem with the channels. I realized that on the break. Alright, I need 44 stars. Can I get them now? Not quite. Not quite. We're almost there, though. We're almost there, though. Yeah. Yeah. I feel dumb, but it took me that long to realize. But, yeah, that's what's happening here. Like this cable here. Because this cable here is taking 1, 2, 3, 4 these channels. This dense cable here, completely unnecessary. So, if I do that, these are still all working because this is the one that has the 4 channels. This here has 0 channels. Don't need that there because this is taking these 5. That's what's happening. Yeah, it's not a face issue per se. It's how I have everything wired. Like this now is functional. And down here, like, for instance, if I wanted, let's see. Yeah, these are all adding up here, so that's all fine. None of these should be offline. They should all be good. These should all be good because it's all bust off of this central point here. Okay, I'm understanding this now. I don't know why every time I work with AE, it always takes me a little while to figure all that out. Like, this is probably fine as well. Yeah. I'm also curious, have we gotten any more? Well, this is full. So that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. We can bring in the glowing water. That might help a little bit. But yeah, eventually this is all gonna get filled up again. Do that. These dimlets we can grab. Now, eventually we will fill our system up with the dimlets because of all the metadata. That will happen. I just threw my axe in there. Give me that back, please. Energized steel can go in. Cobble can go in. Those cables can go in. That can go in. Gravel can go in. Those can go in. There we go. That frees up my inventory a little bit more here. Grab those dimlets out. Okay. Now, where's our stars at? I need 44. There we go. There we go. There's our 44 stars. And we're making the enhanced version of this. So we need ender stars. So we're doing this craft 44 times. So we need 44 multiplied by 4, 176 eyes of ender and cyanite ingots. Okay, we have the cyanite. Okay, so if I take this, add 2 here, that should be 176 of those. So it's 2 stacks and 48. 2 stacks and 48. Now we need eyes of ender. Eyes of ender, which we might as well set up a recipe for. And we're gonna need a recipe for this. Nice. Okay. So now, you come over here. This goes in the middle. Cyanide goes on the outside. Like that. That. There. That's gonna get us 44 of those. Then we need ender ingots. 176 of those. No. Yes? Maybe. I believe so. Yeah, 176 of those. Let's let that craft. Let that craft, and then we need 176 of these. So, ender. Ingot. So we need. I'm not sure what the issue here is, if it's the ender pearls or the warped ender pearls. I'm just gonna go grab a bunch of ender pearls here and see if that fixes the problem. No. So it's something in the warped ender pearl area here. I don't have a recipe for this. So we're gonna have to go kill more warped endermen, is essentially where we're at there. Essentially where we're at there. So, the warped endermen are in the nether. I do remember that. I did not forget that. Ow. Okay. Give me water. Let's try to avoid the lava this time. Get ready to fly. straight up. There we go. Alright, now we want a warped forest. And that should allow us to find what we're looking for. We've been here before. We've done this all before. I think I'm allowed to look at the lava now because I'm wearing the skeleton skull on my head. That counts as a hat, I guess. So here's a warped forest. But do we have one of the temples that we're looking for? I need to make sure I set a waypoint as soon as I find one. As soon as I find one, we need to make sure to set a waypoint. And I don't remember if we had one over here or not. Regular Enderman. Regular Enderman. Not down there. Now, thankfully, because we're wearing our charm belt, a lot of the stuff is not bothering us, which is very nice. Very nice. Oh, right. The last time we did this, we used the structure compass. Let's go home and grab that structure compass. I remember this now. That's how we found the last one. There's an ant biting me. The little jerk. Structure compass. The explorer's compass. Trying to see if I'm flying when I go through the portal. Am I flying when I... Yeah. Okay, so I just need to make sure I'm flying. Alright, so... It's... I don't think it's the Citadel. These... Dimension... So sort by the dimension. We want the nether. Do. So here's some nether stuff. It might be the Citadel. Look at all this good stuff we got here. Let me set a waypoint of the miner. Alright. We get back up here. I want to try to get a running start here so we can fly a little faster. Let's offhand this. I forget the hotkey for that. So we'll offhand it. Feel like we're close. Feel like we're close here. 38 blocks. 76 blocks. We're going in the wrong direction. We passed it. There it is. There it is. So we're gonna set a waypoint here. New Citadel warped. There we go. All right, come on. Hello. Now they are a bit derpy. There's 41 from one kill. We need 2 stacks and 48. Not sure where this guy went. There he is. Now, I'm not sure if there's a spawner in here or if they just show up. I've learned I yearn someone to bear with me. I'm hanging on to fragile, so to speak, but my heavy heart. You could be the new beginning. Okay, we got some down here. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, I could have had that spawn egg. Now is the goal to get a spawn egg? I don't know. We got a soul. Not even sure what that's for. See, I don't like it when they do that. You're no use to me in the lava, my guy. Knew you could be the new beginning. Knew you could be the new beginning. Trying to find some more here. Can we adjust this to where the icons are bigger? There it is. Set that to 3. Set that to 3. There we go. That may or may not help. Problem is, I'm pretty sure they're showing up as just the red entities. So I think the Endermen showing up are normal Endermen. Trying to find one to confirm that. If I hit the plus symbol, that zooms in on the map. Yeah, so that's... The normal Endermen just show up as normal. We have enough, but enough isn't really enough, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so red entities for sure, confirmed. This guy teleported away like a jerk. Would have really loved it if he would have dropped me that spawn egg that we got that one time. Then we'd never have to go hunting again. We'd just spawn them in however we wanted. Yeah, there's a baby Enderman. Don't really need the warp roots, thank you very much. Or the hearts. We got another one close by. He's inside. He's inside here. Somewhere. Still no egg. I did get a random axe. That I don't really care about. Do we need the egg? Not really. But it would be handy. For now, let's go home again. Oh, we gotta just do a /home. Alright. Throw those in there. I don't know what the soul's for. Oh, we can make... Oh, that's a chicken spawn egg. Oh, that's for a baby Enderman. I want the warp Enderman. Warped Enderman charm. And now, if we take our charm bauble off, now the warped Enderman won't be able to see us either. That'll be handy for the future. Now, we need to make 176 of the Ender. 176. After all that, there we go. Now we can make it, no problem. Let's go ahead and sleep. So it's crushing down diamonds right now, as well as making something. Oh, Constantine. Making Constantine as well as crushing down the diamonds. There is a Constantine essence. Apparently we've just never done it. It's an orangish seed. Yeah, I guess we've just never done it. Boom, 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 boom. Bow, bow. What's growing here? Oh, Nether stars again? Eh. Where are we at on the Nether star essence? About the 2,000. That's probably good for now. Did not mean to take out the sugarcane. Alright, so this is pulverizing lead now. So it's kind of doing everything in stages, it looks like. So it's making the Enderium, then it's making the Ender, then it's making more Enderium, then it's making the Ender. That makes sense since we only have the one induction smelter. And this is as fast as we can make it go. So that is unfortunate. We're going to be waiting for about a minute here, according to this. I hope everybody's having a great day today. Well, the ants can't get into this jug, so I'll just drink it straight from the jug. So the joke's on them. Boom, 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 boom. So this is kind of where it gets into a weird scenario where it's going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth to make this. Where it might be more efficient for it to make all of the Enderium before it makes the Ender ingots, but I don't know if there's a way of telling the system that that's the most efficient way of doing things. I have a sneaking suspicion that there's not a way. Unless you made a secondary induction smelter. I mean, it's doing its job, right? It's making two Enderium, then 2 of the Ender ingots. Like, it's doing the best it can with what it's got. If I had a secondary induction smelter set up and I split these 2 crafts between 2 different machines, that might be more efficient. It's probably more efficient. I would just put it right here, I guess. And then I have to make sure this connection gets disconnected. We could do it. Possible. Listen true. You should give up. No, no, no. Okay, so we need Quivum again, which I think we need another cream for. I don't think we have enough magma in here. No, we don't. So we smelt that down and then let it rip. So unfortunately, this is not a seed. We can go ahead and get the other induction smelter crafting though. Let's get a break on the smooth stone recipe. Like always. That you should give up. No, no, no. I'm just a little confused here as to where does all that go? Like, what is using our smooth stone like that? These damn ants. Like, none of this is using it. None of this should be using it. Like, I can make regular stone. And the regular stone is fine. But it still wants to craft smooth stone. And that's where it gets hung up, because for some reason, smooth stone is getting yeeted somewhere. There's something over here? No. Nowhere over here. There's nothing here. In this area that would require smooth stone. On this end. No, I don't understand where that's ending up. But our ender stuff is done now. So now, we take these. Put that up. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. There we go. And that gets us the enhanced ender ingots that we need. I think I made more of those, right? Might as well throw them down. Alright, so there are our enhanced ender ingots. For crafting, if I wanted to make an ultimate, we need a lot more black iron. For some reason, we need more warped ender pearls, supposedly. And this is why I was really hoping we get that seed. This is why I was hoping we would get the seed, or the, not the seed, the egg, rather. But it got burnt up. These ants are not happy with me at all. Sucks for them. I don't know if there's a certain range away from this thing that we need to be to get these guys to spawn in. Well, now they shouldn't be able to see us anymore. So they're not going to be charging us like they were before. So that's a thing. That's a normal Enderman. Not exactly what I'm looking for here. Yeah, so they shouldn't even see us anymore. That's lovely. Once again, normal Enderman, don't want that. Here's some. 53. Still no egg. There's something over here. Not what we're looking for again. Or is it? I think it's that Blizz. That's not what we want. That's what we want. I think we got enough. We'll go back and check. Alright, we want to make this guy. So we need the gold, need black iron, and we need a bunch of wood. Give me some compressed. We're gonna have to plant more of that down. Because we want a lot of this. Alright, what tank is full? None, we're just out of oil. And then essentially what we want to do is take this guy, and hook them up back to back. We want to set the Is this a fluid or a gas? I would guess it would be a fluid. It cannot eject fluids. So then it has to be a gas? It's a gas. Got it. At least now we have some storage. Then we can start using it as a gas when we need to. This is missing plutonium. Plutonium's coming from this guy? Alright, where are we at on the crafting? So we're still missing 194 black iron. Still missing 194 black iron. So we need oil and plutonium. which means we need to get this. So this is making something that's being used, apparently. This is making something over here. We need yellow cake uranium in that slot. And that's what we're missing. Yellow cake uranium. Does regular uranium work? What's the recipe here? Oh, I gotta enrich it first. Got it. This one's not sped up. This one is. So now, if I put this in here, there we go. This is making the fissile fuel. We put speed and energy upgrades into that guy. That would help everything along here. Okay, we're gonna need ironwood. And gold dust as well. Oh, I don't have an ironwood recipe. Apparently I do not have the recipe. So there we go. Getting these all filled up slowly. And it's just gold dust. Gold dust can be a pulverizer recipe. Okay. Energy. Alright, now it can craft everything that it wants. Get the yellow cake in here. Trying to be as efficient as possible with our energy and speed upgrades. Maybe it's this guy's our bottleneck. We are getting more plutonium. That's even without this thing running. Oh no, it is on. It is on. Okay. I guess when it runs out of fuels, it just stops. Look back. Don't look back in sorrow. Won't pass tomorrow. Don't you look back. Don't look back in sorrow. Always the whole we'll have. Living life in a dream. Get the last few here. There we go. So it's not this guy, it's this guy that's the slow boy. And then it's just our burn rate. That's slow. Which we can turn up here. Set it up to a 1 on the burn rate. So we're keeping up with a 1 on the burn rate. Our steam's not keeping up. We could upgrade this pipe. Need spirited. Do 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 do. I can't upgrade that? Oh shit. Scram. That was scary. Almost had a meltdown. We got up to damage of 56 on that. See, this is not full. Tube. Use. I think we gotta do it this way. Use. Okay. Damage is going down. Does it repair itself over time? That seemed to have picked out the steam at least. Do 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 do. This is still making piss off fuel. You get a lot of bang for your buck here. Might as well finish off the uranium. Need more fluorite in there. Somehow we have a whole bunch, so I'm not complaining about that. Do, 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 do. Activate it up again. See what happens. So our water's not keeping up. At 1 millibuckets per tick. What about 0.7? Water keeps up with 0.7, it looks like. 0.8. Water still keeps up at 0.8. 0.9. Water goes down at 0.9. So 0.8 with this reactor is the fastest we can go to constantly keep it on. And this is making 4.5 thousand RF per tick, whereas this makes 500,000. Yeah, and this should never have a problem. This should be able to run continuously until it runs out of fuel at this rate. And then we're constantly making the plutonium. Nice. So now all we need is oil. So grab some more oil. Grab it from the edges. Start with. We full? We're full? So now, should be doing all right here. Now we are making more fissile fuel than we are using, which is a downside in the sense that while this is running, which so far it's going to be running for a while. It's going to be running for a while. This is not the machine we sped up. This is the machine we sped up. Let's go ahead and get some more energy and speed upgrades. Get some more energy and speed upgrades here. Well, we might end up chasing our tail. This might be one of those situations where you speed up one part of the process, you're going to end up having to speed up the whole rest of it. Can I do? We're just missing some copper. And now it's a 28,000 crafting CPU issue. Makes sense. Makes sense. Especially with that deal that we got going on there. It might be time to set up the other recipes for the higher level of crafting CPUs. Give me 20 patterns here. Okay. Let's raise it up to maybe even a 64K. What does this use? Electrotine alloy. Try to give us a 16K here. Alright, it's working its way through here. Play on the capacitor. Boom. Now that should have did some damage. Now I have a 38 and a 21, so that's pretty good. Alright, this is the energy. Then we'll need the speed in here. It's filling up this with fissile fuel, is what's happening now. Give me another 16K if you can. Yep. Got 7 seconds left on the speed. There we are. All right, now we've filled this with fissile fuel. If we that is extract also. We should be able to burn 1.6. 1.7. Okay, even higher. Go 2. Let's go 4. 4's too high. 3. 3's fine. 3.5. 3.5's too high. 3.2 is about right. 3.2. So now we're bringing 3.2 millibuckets per second. This is all getting transferred over into plutonium. Wanna see it? Oh yeah. We're still making kerosene, supposedly. Leave this town tonight. Anything just to leave this town, leave it all behind. Give me some compressed. There's another 16K crafter. So I do want to check my numbers here. We got a 38 and a 37. So with those 2 blocks, we got it up to about the same amount as all those other blocks before. Anyway, compress. Leave it all behind. This has some of the energy upgrades. I need 1 more energy. And I need 8 speed. There's my energy. I want to taste the waste of the 7 seas. I was made for the live long life of traveling. Whoa. I was made for traveling. Alright, now kerosine's gonna be our holdup. I want to see it all, yeah. I want to see it all, I want to see it all, yeah. Are you done making kerosene? You are. Let's go grab some more oil. I give anything to leave this town, leave it all behind. Okay. I just figured grab it all now so we don't have to come back. All right. Go ahead and get that all sucked up. That's all gases. This is burned through its fuel now. You love to see it. You love to see it. We're making our kerosene. Don't think I have any fluids. Just gases. Gas, gas, gas. Okay. No fluid. This is still making speed upgrades. There we go. Literally just the kerosene at this point. Could probably turn this into plastic. Never know when we're gonna need it. Wish this was a little faster. So that's maxed out. That's maxed out. This is the only thing not maxed out. But it's keeping up fine. Yeah, it's all keeping up fine. It's all good. This just has energy. This will eventually need the... This is producing... This is producing the... Okay, so this makes the other side that we need. So essentially the way this is working is as long as... What's going on here? So your energy buffer is full, and because of that, is that going to cause a problem here? Is our heat going to go up because our coolant tank is full? Doesn't look like it. Well, it's fine. The problem is we just don't need it. We could put an energy tap on this, on the turbine. Not the redstone, we want power. And then we want to plug. Guys. The tide. Does this need to go on the bottom? Oh, it's the wrong frickin' mod. We need mechanism. Okay, you don't need I'm confused. There was a book for this. Or maybe it was in the quest line? Bum 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 bum. That's extreme. This is mechanism. And that's not doing what I want it to. Do, do, do. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. How do I get the power out of a mechanism turbine? I mean, it's obviously not having any adverse effects, but... Alright, compress. That was weird. So with it in, with all 8 in, there's a power problem. We need to watch here and see how much power this uses. It's gotta be just the energy cable that's the problem. 5,000? Oh well. We got it almost fully maxed. Almost fully maxed out there. This is already full again. This is getting full on LPG. pretty sure the mechanism ones don't work. It has to be from the Pneumaticraft ones. So there's plenty of coal to go through, or plenty of oil. Get another stack here. We don't want that thing stopping our kerosene production. Don't you look back, don't look back yet in sorrow. So this just needs fluorite dust to make the pellets, but then it gets spent nuclear waste, which you have to put into a nuclear barrel. Got to put in the waste barrels. Yeah, but other than that, it just needs water and the fluorite dust. Alright, we're getting all of our black iron here. Let's see, after all this crafting, where we're at on our crafting. We want this guy. 76 black iron ingots is where we're at there. We need to get a gold recipe in and a copper recipe in. And we need a lot more logs. Let's get a gold ingot recipe. A little bit of that. And a copper ingot recipe. A little bit of that. Both of these can go in here. So now, look back at our crafting. We just need the black iron, which we're working on, the luminescence, which is going to be a pain, and wood. It's just the kerosene that's slowing us down now. And this plastic. This plastic is also slowing us down. I'm almost wanting to make a larger Pneumaticraft tank. Let's see here. Tank. At new. You. Tank. There we go. That doubles the capacity. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Just so we don't have to babysit it as much. Did we finally run out of oil? We did. We need more oil. I had another tank. I had 2 of these. Right there. Alright, we need more oil. Let's go hunt. What direction have we been going? We can go further north. And hopefully find some oil. Keep your eyes peeled on the ground. Any black spots is where we're stopping. Don't know what that noise was. Don't want to find out. Okay, we're getting to ocean, which is not great. Okay, good. More land is spawning. Back to the ocean. Just looking for some oil. Preferably oil not in the ocean. There's some oil right there. Nice, 2 spots. 2 pools of oil. Let's go. Alright, so now we want to update our waypoint. Remove, new, oil. Okay. We're just gonna collect it all up. And we will fill up the other tank as well, because we might as well. Save us the trip. Okay. Bucket mode's off. One goes here. The other goes there. Oh, okay. The pipe took it all. I was like, where'd the oil go? Hi. black iron coming in. Get some more compressed. Fill it up. Still waiting on the kerosene. Grab that out. See how far away we are here. Alright, we officially have enough black iron. No, we don't. We're missing one stack. Still missing one stack. I thought we had enough. I scrolled past it too far. Too far. Anyway, wood logs. So the wood is not that big of a deal. We can always get more wood. We need exactly one stack of the black iron. I'm pretty sure this is as fast as this will go. I might be wrong. That might be going faster. Give me 5,000. See, making it hotter doesn't really have seem to have done much. Alright, let me crank this up to like 20,000. Does that make a difference at all? I really don't think it does. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah, it's still processing the same amount. Still processing the same amount, doesn't change. Dang, I thought we could speed it up by giving it more heat. That's still only doing 2 at a time. It says the more heat you apply, the faster it runs. But I didn't see that. I didn't see that change happen at all. I don't want it at 2,000. I'm trying to nail in .500 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty close. Yeah, once again, I'm not seeing a difference. And it's not an oil issue, it's full on oil. I need to get to 500 Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Need this to even out. Nothing is impossible. Listen true that you should give up. No, no, no. Roblox Ian John, how's it going? We need a little bit more heat, but not by much. 1202. Trying to get to 500 Celsius. Yeah, later. Yeah, later. Later I will for sure. Tonight's stream's just about over. 492. Yeah, after the stream, I'll watch it. I'll watch it after the stream. I'll check it out. Then we can talk about it. 1210. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, 12,300? Or no, 1230? Trying to dial in 500 Celsius here. $501. I guess I can live with that. Okay, we need more compressed iron. So it's looking like one stack of compressed gives half a stack of the black iron. We're also filling up on polonium here. We're going to need to get a kitchen sink. Give me a bucket. Wrap that down. There we go. Sink. That should be the left side fluids. Oh, it cannot auto pull. Okay, so it cannot auto pull. We know that now. Probably knew that before at some point. It's not just like voiding that off, is it? It did. Interesting. It's very annoying that... Okay. Okay, so... do this. Do that. I don't know, put it there, I guess. Then give me some fluid. Give me this fluid. This is all gas, I think. Need some pipes. Actually, well. Yeah. Why are we trying to go above here like this when we could just go below? So you put the water in there. Then you just need fluorite dust, which is fluorite crushed down. I don't know if the pulverizer works or not. No. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Appreciate you hanging out. I should have a crusher, I would think. Unless you're telling me I've never made a crusher. You telling me I've never made a crusher? Oh, I guess I've not. Still watching though. Cool, cool. Where's my gear? You? Here, my gear. My gear. Alright, now the rest goes into crafting. Wrap, we need more. Give me a pattern provider. Oh, yeah. See it, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wanna see it all. I wanna see it all, yeah. I give anything just to leave this town tonight. I give anything just to leave this town, leave it all behind. And this pattern finder should be the last one that we can use. Currently. Behind. How's this looking on the black iron? So now it's just wood and the luminescence. Good deal. Give me this. Of the seven seas, I was made for the live long life of traveling. Whoa, I was made for pistons, flux infused gear, osmium. I wanna see it all, I wanna see it all, yeah. Leave this town tonight. Leave this town, leave it all behind. Alright, let's try again. Piston. And then the Quivum. And the Cobalt. There we are. What are you missing now? Couple of logs. Think we can solve that problem. Just grabbing as much as we can because we are going to need a whole lot here pretty soon. There it went. All right, crusher. Start. So now it's gonna make us the crusher, which we need. Then we can tear it up as well. If we would like. We're also going to need a pattern. Might as well get that crafting at the same time. But something good feels right. Don't wanna think twice. Let this be the start. Something good. 'Cause I believe we were made for more than this, for more than this. Nothing we're gonna miss, gonna miss. Trying to see here. How are you getting power? From underneath? So is the pulverizer, so this doesn't need to be here? So there's that. Then we just add a pattern provider on top. Once it finishes up here. Do 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 do. Then we just want input output at the top. There we are. All right, the water. You're boss fight right now? Nice, nice, nice. Well, good luck on your boss fight. Alright, these take speed and energy upgrades. Speed. Energy. Ironwood. Nice. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Eight. Got it. We'll let that grow up for a bit there. We gotta be getting low on iron as well, right? Yeah, a little bit. We've been using quite a bit of iron. Alright, how's our speed and energy upgrades doing? Almost done there with the speed. Almost done there with the speed upgrades. Iron was probably enough. Nope. Right there. Okay, we're getting our speed and upgrades in now. These are all sped up matched, right? Yeah, they're maxed out. Alright, come on. Give me that speed upgrade. Give it to me. Oh, we already got it. So, alright, give me the energy now. I wasn't prepared for a hydrate. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. I think if the command works, yeah, apparently that command's not working for me right now. I do apologize. I'll pull it up while we're waiting here. Where's my bot settings? There it is. Commands. Default. Huh. I guess I'd make a custom command, but I thought there was a default command for that. Oh, maybe it's there it is. I got it. Alright, let me. The brackets are necessary, apparently. There we go. Sorry. I don't always remember all my commands. Alright, fluorite dust. We need that in here. We need a energy pipe here. Cable. Cable. Change my mind. That makes a lot of nuclear waste. Is that a gas or a fluid? Yeah, no worries, no worries. Maybe it's a fluid. But fluids cannot be outputted, so it has to be a gas. Process of deduction. So I'm gonna be watching that after the stream. All my gas stuff is in here. Okay, gases. Out the front. There we go. Boss fight number 2. Got you. How much can the barrel hold? $512 buckets. That's quite a bit. Alright, so now we need more compressed iron over there. Alrighty. We have some pellets. That'll be useful. But that's going to do it for today's stream, guys. If you guys enjoy, make sure you're following over here on Twitch, subscribed over on YouTube, checking out my Facebook page and X page. It's a rapid Mason all the way around. And I'll see you guys all next time.